Hi there, Leslie Sansone Williams coming to you today from Facebook's Paralegal Coffee Talk, the podcast Paralegal Coffee Talk and Leslie Sansone Williams on Cast Now, an app you can find on Google Play. It's a purple app. And also the website, lesliesansonewilliams.com. And if you're not watching this particular video on YouTube, then come on over to Leslie Williams 126 on YouTube. Now, there was a great question posed by one of my viewers about ageism, meaning, is there prejudice against older people coming into this field in particular? And I have to say, I don't believe there is. The hurdles anybody has to override is the experience question and what do you know how to do. So one of the questions was, well, if I had office experience, but it was years ago, how do I show that on the resume without dates? And so what I would do is, after you have placed your most current experience on the resume, just go down a couple spaces, put the heading important work experience or additional work experience. That would be a better title. In bold, you can underline it. And then go down a space or two and put in this experience that you feel is relevant to the law firm. Now, when you go on the interview, unless you're asked about when it was, you don't have to say when it was. The main thing is that you have this experience. If you are asked specifically about when this was, just say it honestly. But try to focus on how important this experience is to the attorney or the administrator, whomever you're interviewing with, and point that out. If they don't view it and they don't see it, point it out to them. That's a very good question, and it's important to make sure they do see that you've put that on the resume, because sometimes they get so many resumes and cover letters that they may miss it. You know, also, don't put your high school graduation date on your resume. That's really old school, and we used to do that, but it really is old school. The other question was, because of your age, is the interviewer or the attorney afraid that you're going to ask for more money because you're older? You know, the only time that would come into play, that fear on the part of the interviewer, is if you were coming from a corporate job, like you were a vice president or president of a corporation, and you were downsized and now you're looking for work. You wanted to make a change and into a different field, and you're now 40, 50 years old, and you're going to take a different turn and go into the legal field. So they would wonder about that. But if you're coming from a field where the pay is kind of competitive, or with the legal field pay, then they're not going to worry about that at all, about the age versus the money. They would worry about it if you had, like those of us who've been in the legal field a long time, that's a hurdle we have to get over. Not because of age, but because of experience level. They automatically assume we want more money. So, or if titles are put in the on the resume, they'll be afraid that we will want more money. But a person coming into this field as a newbie, having never worked in it before, they're not going to be afraid of age and combining that with more money. No, that won't happen. The positives that an older person brings to the workplace, and one of the fast food places that's well known in the country really understands this, that older people bring a strong work ethic and a seriousness to the job. So it doesn't mean younger people don't have that, but they know that we've experienced a lot, and that we're not going to have trouble usually getting there on time, getting the work done, slacking off, that type of thing. So that is a positive for somebody who's older, and that is something I would stress in and promote in the interview, especially. You know, that's what do you bring to the table? That's exactly what you have to sell in the interview and in your resume and cover letter. So that is it for today. Those were great questions. The other thing is, as far as the type of clothing to wear on the interview, wear dark clothing, navy, charcoal gray, black. Make sure you have this conservative look, not a lot of flashy jewelry, anything like that. Tone it down. You know, you could always add more jewelry later if you want to, but honestly, a law firm is really conservative in what they like. And so if you go the dark color route with dressy, you know, like guys have it easy as far as keep the tie a conservative tie, like a white shirt, very light colored shirt with a jacket. And women, if you can wear a jacket and dressy slacks, if you want to wear a skirt, it's not necessary, used to be, but dressy pants that match a jacket, and you have low-key jewelry and a blouse. And a guy, you know, you'll always wear a tie, dressy slacks, a jacket, and go from there. You know, there's nothing wrong if you don't have that wardrobe to go to a thrift store where people give away clothes that still have the tags on them. So don't be ashamed or reticent to go check that out, because it is important to dress in that way, because if you dress in a classic way, the way I've just mentioned, then it will be hard to tell what your age really is. And if you have your hair in a conservative style, you know, and it looks good, you have clean fingernails and all of that, you know, they're going to be impressed, period. So that's it for today. I wanted to mention the clothing item because it is important, and it is actually an easy way to dress, period, for the law firm. So have a great day. Don't forget to check out Paralegal Coffee Talk on Facebook. Oh, and the link below in my video here is a link for my book, and Legal Break-In, and that's on Amazon. You can always go to Amazon and search for that too, Legal Break-In, and you can look in the book and see the table of contents. And I wanted to just say thank you to everyone who has purchased my book. I really appreciate that very much. So keep the questions coming, keep the comments coming. I love hearing ideas for videos. It really helps, and because that's a question that you have in your own mind that pops up, or what you're interested in, and I love hearing it. And I will answer you on YouTube or Facebook. So come and hang with us and learn all you can about this job route. I think these videos will be helpful, and I look forward to making many more. And stay tuned for more information about a class that I'm putting together for May, okay? So have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye.